Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know what is happening to Emmanuel laptop, but all is well. All is well. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our today's session. I trust and I believe that you are doing well. Today, being on a Monday, is a beautiful day for us to be able to start the week. It's also the first Monday for the month of October, so happy new month, everyone. Happy new month. So, Emmanuel, I need to share my screen. If you can hear me, I need to share my screen, Emmanuel.
Please proceed. You can share your screen.
It's still on your side. From my hand is showing what matters most, and that's your screen.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Try again.
So how are you doing, lead? Okay, not yet. So how are you doing, leaders, as we are just on this side? How are you doing, leaders? And let's make sure that our assistant supervisors are on board. Any person who joined last month, not necessarily even a novice who's joined last month, should be on this platform. So kindly make sure that they are on board. Let's invite our teams, the numbers. Let's look at the numbers and invite our teams. This is a new beginning. We are looking on how we can be able to move to the next level when it comes to building our business. So stand to be counted by bringing your team to be on board. Stand to be counted. Bring your team on board.
Let me try again.
I trust and believe that everybody can see my screen now.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. So good evening, everyone, and welcome to our today's session. It's time for us to be able to onboard to our Forever Living business opportunity. And I'm welcoming each and every one of you on this platform. So I was saying, if you are assistant supervisor, if your assistant supervisor is not on board, kindly invite them to come on board so that we can be able to work together. They are the people we are doing for this business, this training. It is also for each and every one of us, especially those who joined like a year ago. We have not been doing this kind of training, but I know, I trust, and I believe that your helpline has been able to do something similar, but we wanted to make it official so that even the new people you bring on board, they can know how they will be able to onboard in the Forever system. That is what we are looking forward to. So welcome to the month of October. It has been a beautiful year. We are now embracing the last quarter of the year, and we want to close it in style and open for the new year by creating new momentum. So if you are here, you are in the right place. So from the tab box, kindly you can be able to tell me where you are listening from. If you are here, you can tell me where you are listening from. If you are an assistant supervisor, kindly write assistant supervisor on board. Write just a S on board. Just write a S on board so that I can know who am I speaking to. If you are an assistant supervisor and you are on board, kindly just write a S. Just write a S. You are the most important person in this platform, by the way. If you don't know, you are the most important person on this platform. Thank you very much, Tessie. Thank you, Lillian. Thank you, Lillian. So you are the most important person. Never doubt that. Never doubt that. We have Emmanuel, we have Robai, we have Sophia. Karibuni sana. Thank you so much for tuning in and being part of this training. My name is Marian, and I'm going to be your presenter. So let's roll this. So my name is Marian. I'm a mother of two boys. I'm an accountant by training. I I resigned way back in 2015 to build this business full time. I joined the business in 2010, so I'm 15 years in Forever Living. Formerly, I worked as a financial controller with a retail chain, but today I am a health and wellness consultant. I'm a business builder. I'm a mentor and entrepreneur coach. So my mission is to impact people's lives positively, every person I meet. And today I'm privileged to be the person introducing this topic to you, especially in the Kenyan market. And I'm very happy to be the person to welcome you on board, especially for all the assistant supervisors on board, and even any person who has not been welcomed forever. I want to say karibu sana. So I want to tell you that the business you have embraced is one of the best business opportunity in the world. Personally, I've been with this company for the last 15 years. And background, as I've said, I'm an accountant. And I would just want to say a brief history on how I came to Forever. Background, being an accountant, yes, I had a beautiful career. But in 2010, I gave birth to my last born who had developmental challenges. And that is how I came on board in Forever, because I was looking for the product. For the first 6 months, I didn't build the business because I didn't think that the business was made for me. So if you are here, you are an assistant supervisor, you picked your combo pack, and you left, you thought this business is not for you, maybe along the journey, you'll find that this is what you are supposed to do. So that was me. And I stayed all the way from July to December, where I attended an event at Visa Hall Show, and that is where my mind opened up. So in January 2011 is when I started building my business and my story changed. So I want to encourage any person who is in this platform. You bought the combo pack and you never did anything. You bought the combo pack and you left. You bought the combo pack and you reached home and you felt this business is not made for you. You bought the combo pack and you felt that, they have just picked my money. That was it. You bought the combo pack and you thought, network marketing is not my thing. I'm telling you, karibu sana, because that is where I was. So don't think you are in that, category alone. Many of us have gone through such moments whereby we join a business and we feel like this is not made for me. And I will tell you, as you grow into the business, as you continue listening to the training, you get clarity and you understand the reason why God sent you into this platform for you to be able to be part of this business. So I will tell you very well, Forever Living, you are not just building a business, you are building a legacy for health, wealth, and freedom. So I don't know what you were taught, because one of the things I know, being an assistant supervisor, being the fact that you have signed up into the business, you have attended our business presentation, somebody did a one-on-one on you, and basically it's not like you are embracing a new thing. It is something you made a decision and you decided, I want to be here. Maybe you are wondering, how will I be able to move from the level I am to the next level? What am I supposed to do? I'm already very scared. I don't know whether I can be able to embrace this. I don't know whether I can be able to grow this business to the next level. But I want to assure you that as long as you are with us and as long as you attend training, you will continue learning day in, day out on how you can be able to build your business. And this is just a way for us to be able to unpack that combo pack you have, those little products you bought. Maybe you bought just few products for yourself. Maybe you bought products for your friend and you decided, okay, let me just sign up and become a member. We want to tell you, karibu sana. So now, many of us who are on the platform and we are calling them an assistant supervisor, you must have bought a combo pack of that is of around 56,000. That's how the combo pack goes. And I will tell you, our start of the journey pack has different kind of products which will be able to support you to build your business and also understand your business as you grow into the Forever marketing plan. So when we talk about this combo pack, it has different products, and you can see on that platform, they are already listed. And on top of that, the person also who invited you, the person who sponsored you into the system, definitely they explain to you what is your journey combo pack means. And that is the reason why you bought it. Now, what really happens is, maybe they explain to you and you chose different kinds of products because maybe you had different needs. Like maybe you came in and you wanted to lose weight. Maybe you came in and you wanted a skincare range. Maybe you came in and you wanted products for your children. We call that a touch of forever, because you'll be able to touch different kinds of products and put them in a combo pack so that they can be able to accumulate to the 2K credit, which you are looking forward to for you to be called an assistant supervisor. Or maybe you have not even become an assistant supervisor. You are a new distributor. You just bought a pack of deodorants. You bought a pack of tooth gel. You bought a C9. I don't know what you bought, but one of the things is there are different ways on how you can be able to come on board. Especially if you want to be a smart consumer, you can just be able to buy the different kinds of products you want and just become a distributor. But one of the things we want you to do is, if you bought, products less than 2K's credit, we want you to step up and become an assistant supervisor, because one of the things you'll be able to start enjoying a lot of benefits. You realize that as a novice customer, as a new distributor, you are enjoying 5%. But when you become an assistant supervisor, you start enjoying 30%. There is a difference there, a very big margin of 25%. You are giving that money away. Can you be able to step up so that you can be able to get that money? And I will tell you, I don't know whether you have opened the box, whether you know the content of the box, whether you use the products, or maybe you bought the C9 and you have just kept it under under the table, under the bed, and you are like, I don't know when I will start this C9. I've had clients who have been able to buy a C9 and they keep it for 2-3 weeks. And they are, they are still, asking themselves whether they're going to be able to use the product. So if you are this kind of a person, maybe you are here, you have bought your combo pack, you have kept it somewhere, you have not opened it, maybe it is high time right now. Just pick it and place it on the table as we continue doing this. Because by the time we finish the training, you'll see the reason why we are talking about this. So the products and the literature pack, which is inside the combo, the literature which is inside the combo pack, you find that you have wonderful products which they really look amazing. You have a look at that photo. The products look amazing. One of the things I love about our aloe vera gel is unique, especially the yellow bottle. Me, I love it. I really love this bottle. I can be able even to carry water with it after I finish the halo inside. My bottles, I don't throw them away. I have kept them in my store. So they are very special for me. So me personally, this bottle looks good. But on top of that, the content inside this bottle is just amazing. So when you look at the different kinds of products which have been selected, they are the fast moving products for you to be able to sample together with your family and to be able to share together with your friends, your relatives, your neighbors as you start building the business. So you find that after you have opened your combo pack and seeing these products, maybe your leader had included some literatures, because the literature which comes on the box is the price list, and there is a product brochure and some leaflets, especially the head to toe. So you realize that there are different kinds of literatures which you need to be able to get on board. And by the way, personally, what I normally do for my new people, I normally make sure that they will be able to have the product brochure, they have a one-on-one, they have a company policy, they have the price list, they have the first step to manager. And that is the reason why I have highlighted the first step to manager, because that is what we are discussing tonight. And then the different kinds of leaflets. And I will tell you very well, the head to toe is also one of the leaflets which is in the box, and it summarizes actually almost everything in our business on what you can be able to recommend. So let's move forward and see how we can be able to unpack this. So the first step to manager is one of the best books as I have ever found, especially when I came to Forever. One of the things it gives you guidelines on how you can be able to build your business. Or now you can never be lost by using this book. You will be able to build a stable business and look forward on how you can be able to achieve each and every step. Because many times when we come into this business and we have bought the combo pack, we have bought the combo pack because we joined a business presentation or we are done a one-on-one. And one of the things is we have a lot of dreams digged up down in our hearts, which we want to achieve. So you find that is the heart of building your business. Once you get to this book, personally, I normally say the first day of you receiving this book is studying the book. Going through the book a page by page, not just rushing through the pages. It is you to study this book so that you can be able to internalize, what have I really signed into? As you read through the book, you'll be able to establish your why. I know when you looked at the business presentation and when somebody was doing a one-on-one to you, there is what came into your mind. But by reading this book, one of the things what really happens is you connect very well with your why. You connect with the reasons why you bought that combo pack. You connect with the reason why your friend called you. You connect with the reason why you bought those products. You connect with the reason. And that is why we want you to read this book. This is the reason why we want you to follow this first step to manager. Because it will also be able to help you to set your short-term goals. It will also be able that short-term goals, we are talking about 3 months, 6 months, 12 months. Those are short-term goals. We will also talk about how you set your long-term goals, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. Because even when you are listening to the stories about forever, you realize that you'll be able to find people who have been on this on forever for more than even 20 years. So you also need to be able to include that in your list. Personally, I've been forever for 15 years. So when I'm telling you long-term goals for 5 years, for 10 years, I know what I'm talking about. And then start writing your story. Because today you have joined the business and you have a story. There is a reason why you joined forever. There is a reason why you bought that combo pack. There is a reason why you bought that C9. So that is where your story starts. The reason why you bought that pack, the reason why you bought the tooth gel, the reason why you bought the tooth gel, the deodorant, the reason why you bought the freedom. I don't know why you were buying it, but that is where your story starts. So keep updating that story day in, day out, depending on how you are using the product, depending on how your story is evolving on a daily basis. That is what I will encourage you. So when we talk about this book, you look at it and it's a very, very simple book. But one of the things you find that you see possibilities through this booklet. You see possibilities through Forever Living. You see possibilities when somebody is doing a presentation to you. You see possibilities when you sit down and internalize, what did I hear this person say? When you internalize, what did my upline say? What did my sponsor say? You see possibilities. So take time with your immediate family or any person who is close to you and discuss the kind of goals you have. You know, I have said immediate family and somebody who is very close to you. I've not said a stranger. I've not said somebody from the streets. I've said your family members, people who mean good for you. I've just come through this business opportunity and I've had stories of what people have been able to achieve, especially when I go through the first step to manager and I see the kind of stories at the back of this book. I can assure you, as my husband kindly read this, as my sister kindly read this, as my niece kindly read this, as my nephew kindly read this, and as my son kindly read this story and tell me whether, see what I've signed up to. Because at the back of the first step to manager, there are beautiful stories of different leaders who have come and embraced the business opportunity and they have grown. So have a vision board so that when you sit down, you can be able to write the things your family members told you, the things which flowed through your mind, the things that went, which you visualized yourself achieving by just building this business. It is very good for you to be able to do that. So what do you want to achieve? So after that, you'll be able to set realistic goals, goals which really relates with you, the goals which relates with you as a person, not the person who shared the business, because everybody has a different story. Personally, maybe I came to Forever because I was looking for products for my children, but maybe you have come to Forever because you are looking for school fee. Maybe you have come to Forever because you want to pay your bills. I don't know why you have come to Forever, but your story cannot be my story. So we need to be able to look at that very keenly. And you remember Habakkuk says very well, write your vision in bold letters. That's what they say. And I will tell you very well, as we sign up into this business, I will tell you the same way. I will refer you to the Holy Book and I will tell you, write your vision in bold letters. And I will tell you, come and categorize them because the book really lists them very well. The book is going to guide you and you'll be able to have personal goals, whereby we'll be able to set goals about whether you want extra money to be able to pay your standing bills. Maybe you want to pay your bus fare. Maybe you are in campus and you want to be able to go for outing over the weekend. Maybe you want to be able to buy a new phone, a new shoe, a new dress, a new suit. I don't know what you want to achieve, but personal goals are those things which are personally, that's going to what should I say? Personal goals are those which are attached to you yourself. When you achieve them, you feel good yourself. Buy a laptop, maybe buy a phone, buy a laptop. I don't know what you want to buy, but one of the things I will tell you, set those personal goals and what you want to achieve. Then we have family goals. Family goals are things like you want to change where you stay. Maybe you are a family person, you are staying in this kind of an estate. You want to be able to move from that estate to a different estate. So that is a family goal. Because by the time you move from that estate to another estate, you need to be able maybe to consult your wife, maybe to consult your children. Also consider where they are going to school. Maybe you are going to change the school for your children. because you look at it and you realize that if I change the location of where I'm staying, I need also to change the school for my children. And I also don't like where my children are going right now. I need to be able to upgrade for a better school. I don't know, but those are family goals. Maybe you look at only, family vacation. Maybe you have never gone from vacation, maybe outside the country. You are looking forward, or now you can be able to take your children for holiday, maybe in Dubai, in Malaysia, in Seychelles. I don't know where you in South Africa. Want to visit the Table Mountains? I don't know. But one of the things, those can be beautiful goals which you can be able to put there. Then maybe you want to renovate your home. Maybe you want, if you have a home, maybe you want to renovate, you want to give it a new look. Or maybe you want to be able to buy a new furniture. Maybe you want to buy a washing machine. Maybe you want to, I don't know. But one of the things is those are family goals. Those are family goals. Maybe a new cooker. I don't know. But we talk about business goals now. Things here are getting, they're getting tough. Things here are getting now whereby we need to talk about things, business goals. You want to be able to earn extra 20,000, 50,000, 80,000, 100,000. I don't know what you want to earn. You want to be able to qualify, because when we were listening to the business presentation, when the person was doing a one-on-one and we bought the combo pack, we heard about things like company incentives. We heard about traveling. We heard about sharing to the profits of the company. We heard about driving a beautiful car. Those are things which are running through our minds right now. So as we sit down and we visualize on how we are going to be able to build this business, those are things which are running down in our hearts and in our minds actually. And we want to achieve them. So we are, even you may be able to ask somebody, when will I be able to qualify for those incentives? So those are things when you are doing planning with the person who brought you into the business, those are things you're supposed to list so that when you sit down with them, you can show them, I want to be able to qualify for this incentive. Last time, Priscilla kindly stopped drawing the screen. So that the next time you meet with your helpline, you can be able to remind them. The person who was doing the business presentation talked about a company incentive. They talked about how we can be able to travel. Even me personally, I want to be able to travel. So how can I be able to travel? And I'll tell you, that is a beautiful goal. Then maybe you want to become a six-figure income earner. And many times, personally, I say it can be Kenya shillings, but a dollar, a six-figure income earner in dollars, I think that will be able to give you a beautiful smile. So let's look at the level of movement, because one of the things is what really happens in our business is very simple. You establish what you want. Right now, you have just joined the business. Maybe you joined in July, you joined in August, you joined in September, you have just joined even today. There is somebody who joined today. By the way, there is somebody who joined today, and maybe you're asking yourself what you can be able to, to achieve in 2025, 2026. It is good for you to be able to look at level of movement, because you have attended the marketing, you have attended the business presentation. The person who invited you here, the person who is your upline, the person who is your sponsor, they have already shown you the business presentation. So at the back of your mind, there is something called a supervisor. At the back of your mind, there is something called an assistant manager. There is something called a manager. There is something called a Eagle Manager Retreat. There is something you had in the presentation called a Forever to Drive. There is something you had in the presentation called a Global Rally. There is something you had in the presentation called a Chairman's Bonus, Level Up, a Global Team. So as you sit down with this person, you need to ask all those questions so that even them, they can be able to understand how a person, so the person who has joined the business, they are ready to tick. They are ready to tick these things. They want to be able to become a supervisor like yesterday, because I have shown them how to become a supervisor. I saw it. I saw it when the presentation was being done, and I looked at it and I realized this one, I can be able to do it. So when you go for your planning session with your helpline, don't fail to mention it. If you connected with the presenter who was presenting that day, and you felt that I have just been invited in this business and I can be able to become that supervisor, I can be able to become that manager. Even that traveling, I can be able to be part of it. Mention it so that even your leader can be able to focus on those things, because that's the reason why we give you the first step to manager. You go home with it, and then we plan a planning session so that you can be able to meet and plan the way forward. Now, you realize that things now are becoming serious here, and we are going to understand case credit. And the reason why we are doing this is because case credit is forever internal currency that allows you to build a global business without worrying about the exchange rate. This provides an equal opportunity for anyone, anywhere in the world to achieve all that the company has to offer. And I know as you plugged into this business, one of the things is we were told we are global. You were told you can be able to build your business in over 165 countries. You were told you can be able to connect with your friends in Dubai. You can be able to connect with your friends in Canada. You can be able to connect with your aunt who stays in the US. So one of the things, you are very excited, but maybe you're wondering, how will I be able to do this? We have one unifying factor, and that is what we call the case credit. So when you come into the business, we tell you, be serious about this business and understand what we are talking about. By building a successful business, we have what we call the focus credit success factor. And this is building a business, building a discipline in your business. You know, your basic path to achieving all the great things you saw in the marketing plan. Anything which was spoken about when somebody was doing a one-on-one, it comes down and it melts down to the focus credit. So it is very good for you as you are here as an assistant supervisor, as a new distributor who has just joined the business. It is very good for you to be able to understand, how will I be able to build a successful business? And that is what we call the focus credit. It is not a mountain, by the way. Being a focus credit active, it is your personal usage. You have just come and you have bought your combo pack. Your combo pack will be able to give you 2 case credit. So if you bring your friend and also they pick a combo pack, that will be focus credit. It is not complicated. Those are already for you, are already in the system. That is a tick, you know. The following month, you are starting the month, and every month you are required to do your focus credit. So remember this combo pack, you have already gone, you have used those products and you love them. So there is the personal use which you are going to replenish in your house. There is the retail sales from the friends who will ask you, where did you get this tooth gel from? Where did you get deodorant from? Where did you get the aloe vera gel from? So you'll be able to build your retail sales. And out of that, there is also a friend who will tell you, no, Carol, I need also to be in the system like you. I am getting a combo pack. So you can imagine personal usage, 1 case credit, retail sales, 1 case credit. Then you sponsor your friend Jen and she comes on board and she picks a combo pack. Those are already 4. It is easy like that. Nothing complicated. It is that simple. So if you are here and you have been wondering how you build your focus credit, it is simple as that. If you are following, kindly just type a 1. If you are following, kindly type a 1. If you are following, kindly type a 1. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So now let's look at how we build this business and how we are going to make money. You know, we need to learn on how we are going to make money about in this business. So when we talk about that, you find that the first thing I want us to look at is understanding the profit. Where does this profit come from? Remember, one of the things what has happened is you have already become an assistant supervisor. And that is what we call a wholesale mode, whereby you are enjoying 30% discount. Imagine if you were just to sell 1 aloe vera. That 1 aloe vera will be able to give you a 0.102 credits. The cost of that aloe vera is 2,767. You sell it at 3,956. You will be able to make 1,189. Let's say even if it was 1,000, that's good money. This is bus fare to go home. This is it can be able, if you are a student, you can be able to say, I already have bus fare, I have food for the day, and bus fare the following day to come back to town. Aha. Now, we have said that we are going to learn on how to build our focus credits. So how are we going to do that? Imagine if you just focus on selling the aloe vera gel. We have different kinds of products, by the way, but we are going to just do a demonstration with the aloe vera gel because we are looking forward on how we can be able to build our focus credit. So if we focus on selling 1 case credit every week, it means that per week we'll be able to move 10 bottles of aloe. So if we multiply that, you find that you'll be able to make 1.020 case credit. All that despite the fact that you may buy 1 aloe vera today, 3 aloe veras tomorrow, another 2 the following day, like that. But at the end of the week, you'll be able to do 10 bottles. So in total, you'll be able to spend like 27,670. You'll be able to sell those products at 39,560. you'll be able to go home with 11,890. So if you are here and you have been looking on how you can be able to make 10,000 in a week, we are here. We are talking now. You have 11,890. Imagine by the end of the 4 weeks, you will be able to sell 40 bottles. That will be able to give you your 4 case credits. So we give the systematic. And at the same time, you will be able to go home with 47,560 from the profits you have been able to make. Now, there is what is called level up and become extraordinary. Level up and become extraordinary by just doing 5 case credits. Imagine if you do that, you will be able to make 59,450. So you'll be able to make profit of roughly around 60,000 clean by just leveling up and deciding that I am not ordinary. I am not just going to do what the company is asking me. I am going to do extra. I am going to do extra 10 bottles because I need that 60,000. Now you understand when we talk about these profits and the goals, we say that you want to be able to change where you stay. You want to be able to buy a phone. You want to be able to maybe pay the outstanding bills. Maybe there is water bills, there is electricity bills, there is service charge. I don't know what you are paying in your place. But one of the things is it ranges those levels. So one of the things is if you are in this business, it means that you can be able to sell and just sort those small bills day in, day out. You'll be able to have food for your family. You'll be able to put small bills like electricity bills, water bills, service charge. Those are things you will just be able to do away with them, just like that. Talk about bus fare for your children going to school, for going, even going to college. Maybe you are in Nairobi, you stay with your children, and every day in the morning they need bus fare to be able to go to college or something like that. You're already sorted. So when you look at this structure, you find that you need to understand where the profits are and go for them. Now, when you look at that, maybe you are here and you are asking yourself, Marian, how will I be able to do that? When you look at page 30 of our first step to manager, there is a beautiful booklet there. This booklet is very beautiful, by the way. And I tell people, sit down with the person who invited you, the person who is your sponsor, the person, if you are upline. There is an upline and there is a sponsor. Your sponsor can be one day old, by the way. They may have just come into the business, joined the business, and they have also brought you the following day. So both of you need to sit with the upline for you to be shown these things. So what happens is there is a page 30. And in this page 30, what it happens is, you find that there is illustration of every product in our catalog. So you'll be able to read what aloe vera gel will be able to do. And then you will ask, your upline number, your sponsor will ask you, would you use it? If you have listened what aloe vera can be able to do, and you love it, will you use it? You say yes. Then, can your friends be able to use? Who else do you think can be able to use? You list that name. So this booklet will be able to help you. And you realize that the kind of knowledge, the kind of information which is on this book, which is on this page 30, it will be able to guide you for you to understand what is aloe vera gel, what is aloe lip, what is a tooth gel, what is a berry nectar. I hear many people saying that, no, Marian, I don't know how. Send for me articles on how I can be able to learn more about aloe vera gel. And that really tells me this is somebody who didn't go through the first step to manager. Because if you do go through this booklet, I will tell you very well, you will already be having people who can be able to use aloe vera gel. As long as you can be able to use an aloe lip, you have friends who can be able to use that aloe lip. So you find that these products are for personal use together with your family. So as you go through the list, you'll be able to establish what your family needs, and who in your family needs an aloe lip, who in your family needs a berry nectar, who in your family needs a freedom. You'll be able to establish that. So list the people who can be able to use the product based on the benefits. And that is your assignment number 1, which you need to be able to follow. So if you don't have a first step to manager, Kindly tomorrow, make sure that you go to the warehouse, pick your first step to manager, and kindly do not just go to the one which is online. You cannot write on the one which is online. Kindly pick a physical one and sit down and go through these products and ask yourself, who can use an aloe vera gel? If personally I've been using this aloe vera gel, who else wants to feel like the way I'm feeling? If I've been able to use aloe leaves, who else can be able to use the aloe leaves? Commit to doing these activities which are going to build product sales. And you can be able to do a product launch. You can be able to start this by securing a date and you start preparing it. Nothing happens unless you do it. You cannot keep on saying that I will be able to do a business launch from January, February, March, I will tell you even December. You need to be able to secure that date in your calendar and plan. Come and sit down with your upline and tell them, you know what, on 15th, I'll be launching my business at this and this and this place, and I want you to accompany me. And I will tell you what is going to happen is, as you are going through this list together with your upline or your sponsor, they will be able to ask you when you are going to do your product launch. So it's very good for you to be able to follow that. So you find that when you talk about personal use and retailing, it's very simple. This book has been able to guide us, and I've given you the pages there, page 30 to 33, it will be able to guide you. Then from there, we go to developing who do you know lists. And I know many of us, they will say my list is on the phone. But I will tell you that that list which is on the phone cannot help you. Because once you talk to Carol, who is on the phone, and she tells you, call me on Monday, you'll not be able to write on that phone, call me on Monday. But if you were to come in and look at this memory jogger, write all the names of the friends, relatives, and neighbors you have. And this memory jogger has already guided you on how you can be able to do that. List them very well and go one by one, calling them, booking an appointment, seeing how you can be able to meet them and do a one-on-one or share the good news on what you are doing, what you have seen in this business. And I will tell you, the leaders we have on board, they will be able to sit down with you. They will be able to even to teach you on how to do contacting. Because in this book, you find that when we talk about contacting, we also have a place whereby we talk about, we show you what even to say. Can you imagine? We show you what to say. We don't just leave you to go like that. The book has even, some short forms on how you can be able to call your friend, on how you can be able to call your auntie, on how you can be able to call your teacher in high school. You can be able to talk to your lecturer. Imagine it has given all those illustrations, and it is for you just to fit some words there and be able to fit the kind of a person you are prospected. So out of that, you come up with a list of names, and we tell you very well, the first where we need to start is 100 names. And guess what? Look at that phone of yours. How many contacts do you have? Many of the people will tell me they have contacts. They even have 10,000, 14,000, 15,000 contacts. What are they doing on your phone? And imagine somebody tells me, Marian, I have no one to call. I don't know who to talk to. But you have 15,000 contacts. What are they doing on your phone? Can you extract them and write them down? As you write them down, you'll be able to visualize, who is Marian? How did I meet Marian? How can Marian be able to be? How can I partner with Marian? How can we build a business together? Can Marian buy my aloe leaf? Can Marian buy my aloe vera gel? But when you keep them on the phone without downloading them, I will tell you there will just be names. And by the time you realize, even they have no meaning on the phone. So we don't collect contacts for the sake. We contact contacts so that we can be able to make use of them and make sure that we tell them what we do. So another assignment 3 there, you do your name list. 100 names is what is the minimum. You can even be able to go to the 10,000. And I say it is very good for us to be able to have a name list, a booklet for our name list, so that we can be able to write the names of the people we want to be able to do the business. Then out of that is where now you start creating the pipelines of the people you're going to do the business with. Now, what will be able to encourage you to do that is by you understanding the marketing plan. When you understand the marketing plan, you'll be able to know the reason why you have to do this name list and the reason why you have to call those people. Remember, we have already started the business. Maybe you are a preferred customer or you are an assistant supervisor. As a preferred customer, you cannot be able to bring your friends on board, but you can be able to sell the products and you can be able to make profits of 5%. But we need you to step up and become an assistant supervisor so that you can be able to start enjoying 30%. That is good profit. The ones I've illustrated at the back. So when we talk about becoming an assistant supervisor, the next thing which we are talking about, which is hot in the market right now, is becoming a supervisor within a period of 1 month. And this is beautiful. Imagine you just come in, you're an assistant supervisor, you buy your combo pack, you decide I'm going to use that combo pack, and I will be able to talk to my friends, my relatives, my neighbors. I'll be able to collect orders and I'll be able to buy other 2 case credits. So personally, I'll be able to do my personal use together with my friends. I'll be able to do my 4 case credits. But because I'm going to do a business lounge, I have 3 of my friends who will be able to come and pick their combo pack. So that will be 2 case credit times 3, that is 6. So plus your 4, that is already 10 case credit. And you become a supervisor, just like that. The following month is just a matter of duplicating yourself into your friends. And you become an assistant manager, you become a manager. In all this level, especially assistant manager, you do it within a period of 2 months. You accumulate 10 case credit within a period of 2 months. So it means that if in the month of October, you are going to become a supervisor, the 10 case credit you are going to build in the month of October is counted. So if you focus on bringing other 2 people, and teaching them on how they can be able to do their 4 case credit. Remember, you already have 3 people into the system who joined in the month of October. So in the month of November, these 3 people will be able to do 60 case credit because themselves, they want to become supervisors. And you will be able to bring 2 people. And out of the momentum which will be in the team, there are those people who will just come and even themselves, they decide they're going to supervise. So plus your personal production, you'll find 6 case credit is done. So you can be able to do October, supervisor. November, you can be able to do your assistant manager step. And in December, you can be able to close your manager step. And I normally tell people, forever is a 2-month business. What do I mean? Because you can see there, you can be able to do 120 case credit within a period of 2 months. You can be able to do 150 case credit with a period of 150 case credit within a period of 4 months. But personally, I will tell you, anybody who builds a business of 120 case credit, the kind of momentum which is in the team is now how they elevate to the next level. You hear them becoming a senior manager. They are qualifying for Forever to Drive. The next minute you hear they have become an ego manager. The next minute they have become, they have qualified for Global Rally. Because the kind of momentum which is in the team is what we are looking for. So don't give a breathing space. Make sure that you talk to as many people as possible, plugging them into the system and build yourself through the marketing plan. So look at the supervisor there. We are talking about a supervisor of 10 case credit within a period of 1 month. And this is amazing. Imagine graduating to 38%. So you can imagine the kind of profits I showed you. Those are profits when you have done 30%. Now imagine if you were to do 38%, the money will be even better. Then you grow, you become an assistant manager. And as you become an assistant manager, what is going to happen is you're going to move to 43%. So imagine the profits we talked about were 30%. Now we are talking about 43%. Can you imagine the kind of profits you're going to be making? When we are talking about 60,000, I will tell you very well, we'll be talking about 80,000 on a monthly basis. And then we talk about a manager, you're going to grow and start enjoying 48%. Think about it. So it is your homework for you to be able to go and start working these percentages backwards so that you can be able to understand, why do I need to step up in the marketing plan? Why do I need to move? Why do I need to talk to as many people as possible? Why do I have to do this name list? Why do I have to contact these people? Why do I have to invite them to a business presentation? Because when you look at the things which you are going to achieve, when you do all this, is amazing. Because once you become a manager, you grow, you become a senior manager, you start qualifying for the incentive, you start qualifying for the Forever to Drive, you start qualifying for the Ego Manager, you start qualifying for the chairman's bonus. Who doesn't want to share from the profits of the company? Imagine building your business within a period of 1 year, and the next year, as we start in January, you are already in the platform As you start working in January, the kind of work you're working in January is already counting towards this incentive. Counting on how you can be able to become an eagle, counting on how you can be able to qualify for Global Rally, counting on how you can be able to start qualifying for Forever to Drive. Imagine extra income which you can be able to be given. Think about it. So don't just sit there and say that I am okay with the 50,000 I'm making as an assistant supervisor. Climb the marketing ladder and be able to enjoy what Forever offers. So how are we going to do that? By having contacts on a daily basis. We need to commit to our daily activities. So we had contacts on our daily basis. We have already extracted what we have in the phone. We have already listed them down. But don't just say that I have a lot of names. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. And then you are there in the supermarket. Somebody greets you and you are just, it is like you have, I don't know, an egg on your mouth. You can't even speak. I'll tell you, it is high time for you to be able to understand that you need to add contacts on a daily basis to your name list. Make phone calls on a daily basis. If you are not making phone calls, if today a day has ended and you didn't call your friend and tell them you are building your business, you didn't tell them about the aloe vera, you didn't tell them about the C9, you didn't tell them about any of our product ranges, I will tell you very well, it means that you didn't open your shop. Did your next door neighbor open their shop? Did the kiosk where you buy milk open their shop? You can imagine if you went to that kiosk and find that they are already closed. Where will you have bought your milk? So there is somebody out there who is waiting for you to open your shop so that you can buy aloe vera. There is somebody out there who is waiting for you to open your shop so that they can be able to buy a tooth gel. There is somebody out there who is waiting for you to open your shop so that they can be able to buy a deodorant. So when you fail to open your shop, who is going to buy your stuff? You have just kept them in the house. And these things are not supposed to be kept in the house. They're supposed to be used. So invite people daily for your business presentation or a one-on-one. Make sure that a day doesn't end without you doing a one-on-one. Then you invite these people to a business presentation where they will be able to learn. Commit to retail daily. So if today you retailed, if today you sold something, write a 5. If today you sold something, write a 5. If today you sold something, write a 5. Today, if you sold, write a 5. Leaders lead. Oh, thank you, Amina. Thank you, Rhoda. iPhone. Josephine, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. So congratulations for selling. It's very good for you to commit to be able to sell something, even if it's a tooth gel, even if it's a halo lip. Make sure that you sell on a daily basis. Be visible on social media. Don't be the kind of a person you are always, even you have put your profile locked. Can you imagine if you have done locked profile? Kindly, can you do that after this training? Kindly unlock your profile. If you are the kind of a person who have locked your profile, you don't need to be in our business. Kindly unlock that profile. This one I am telling you. You need to be visible on the social media. I wonder when I go to somebody's profile and I find they have locked. Where have you locked? Why did you join the social media? Can you money? Don't just go to the social media space. How do you open a social media platform and you lock your profile? Where have you locked? Anyway. It's your own personal reasons, but now you have come to Forever. Unlock that profile. Stay close to your upline or your sponsor because they will be able to help you to grow the business, to be able to guide you. Because even when you have unlocked your profile, your upline will be able to see what you are posting and they will be able to correct you. They will be able to guide you. They will be able to give you direction on how you can be able to do it better. So unlock that profile, tafadhali. Then there is personal development. This is very key because you will never change your life until you change something you do daily. The secret of your success is found in your routine. So we talk about daily operation method. I will tell you very well that one has to be very, very detailed in such a way that you wake up in the morning and you know what you are supposed to do. So out of that, you find that you will be able to learn on how to grow your business to the next level because these are the things which really grow us. One of the things we were told when we came into the business, we need to be able just to do CC producing activities. Remember what I said? I said, what is a CC? Connect that. So we were told do CC generating activities. So plan your activities, which will be able to bring those CCs in the system. So make phone calls, plan with your sponsor and develop a profile list because your upline, your sponsor will be able to show you on how to track your activities, the kind of people you have been able to call, what they said, what is the next appointment, what is the next business presentation they can be able to attend, what clarifications they need, you can be able to do that. So we have an activity tracker in our first step to manager. It will be able to guide you. And I will tell you, if you want to see girls who really worked with the track keenly, I would say if Mumbi is on this platform, if Jacinta is on this platform, when they were growing up, actually we used the tracker. We could record what we have been able to sell, what the profits we have been able to make on a daily basis, the kind of people we have been able to talk to, and it really helped them. And within a period of 3 to 6 months, they were able to pull to manager. So one of the things is, me personally, I know activity track works because I saw Jacinta, I saw Mumbi, I saw Joseph. I saw them using an activity tracker and it worked. So you also plan your 7 days plan so that you can be able to know what you are doing from Monday all the way to Sunday. It's very good for you to be able to know what you are going to do. If there is a business launch, the kind of presentation you are attending, the one-on-ones you are doing, the people you are meeting on board, and make sure that you had something every single day, which you can be able to do extra. Don't be the kind of a person who just comes with a minimum kind of activities, and if those activities are not happening, you cannot be able to slot something. Remember, your time, the pocket times which you create, those are where magic happens. Like deciding all of a sudden, there is a gap of 1 hour by the time I meet my next appointment. But I think there is somebody who had told me I pass by Toto in Kileleshwa, I can be able to pass there and just sell a halo leaf. I can pass there and sell aloe vera gel. I can pass there and sell maybe a C9. I don't know where you will be able to pass. I've just given myself as an example. So if you have some pockets of time, kindly remember that you can be able to pass somewhere and you just be able to lock that time. And I will tell you that there is where magic happens. People you never expected, when you meet them, they will be able to buy something from you. They will be able to sign up for your business. So by the time you go for the next appointment, you're already smiling, you're already happy, you're already energized, and you're already, you are full of life. Even the person who will be able to meet you in your appointment, they're like, what happened? Where are you coming from? What have you smoked? Don't worry. So, so get plugged into the system. This is very key. Follow Forever on your social media platform. I will tell you, Forever has different handles and you can be able to follow them so that you can be able to learn. There is what we have in Kenya, Uganda. We also have our WhatsApp groups. We have our WhatsApp channel. We have our Telegram channel. We have different platforms. We have our Instagram, all those places. We have channels which you can be able to follow. Every place I will tell you very well, you'll be able to get some information which will be able to help you build your business. Attend all events and training. And this is something I want just to emphasize. If you are here and you want to grow, I will tell you very well, leaders are born on company events. Personally, I'm speaking because I was born from a company event which was happening at Visa Hochschul. If I never went to Visa Hochschul, maybe I will not be here today. So when we tell you that there is a success day, there is a business presentation, there is a masterclass, there is a manager's retreat, there is a supervisor's retreat, there is a 4CC masterclass, there is a team building session, kindly just plug. You don't know what is going to happen. Maybe that is the day when you'll be able to see things in a different way. I will tell you, leaders are born on a company event. Make sure that you attend every event, even if it is right. Maybe it's in the insurance. Your leaders told you that they are coming to Kitengela. Just plug in. Your leaders said they will be in Nakuru. Kindly plug in. Your leader said that they will be in Nyeri. Kindly just plug it. You don't know what is going to happen. And I will tell you very well, some things just happen because maybe God was waiting for you to avail yourself so that he can be able to bless you. So don't be the kind of a person who all the time you're just dragging yourself and asking, I don't think I can be able to attend that masterclass. What are you doing in the house? What are you doing in the house? Anything productive? If you didn't attend our masterclass and you didn't even do a 0.3, even right now you have not done a 0.3, well, what were you doing in the house? Those are things I will, okay. Very sorry for that, but I will tell you very well, those are things you need to check. The activities are doing, are they productive? If they are not productive, kindly can you go and add knowledge so that you can become and empty it to your customers, to your prospects, so that you can be able to grow together with them. Then promote events to your potential future partners and the team members in your group. It's very important for you to be able to do that. So be the leader your team needs. Not be the leader you don't be the leader you think you should be. Be the leader your team needs. Your team needs a supportive person. Your team needs somebody who is available for them. Your leader needs to see somebody who is in the forefront, running, for them to be able to understand that even when I grow up, I will be like my leader. Can your team say that when I grow up, I want to be like my leader? So it means that as a leader, you need to be able to grow up. You need to be able to step up. And the only way you can be able to do that is to attend training. If the only way you can be able to do that is to attend events. You cannot be able to duplicate yourself to the team when you are at home. What will they copy? They don't know what you are doing at home. But when they see you in the trainings, when they see you attending training, when they see you training, when they see you advertising for events, when they see you promoting your business online, when they see you promoting your events and doing business lounges, they can be able to copy that. So the things you are doing, can your leaders copy? If they cannot copy, kindly change. Then we need to be able to use the system, and it's very important for us to use the system. Make sure that you plug into the system. Don't be one leg outside, one leg inside. Plug into the system. Once you join as an assistant supervisor, make sure that you get your password and log into your web page. One of the things I've realized that many of us, we don't have our passwords and we cannot be able to sign up in the FL360 because we have wrong information in the system. So make sure that you correct your email address. Make sure that you correct your mobile number so that you can be able to receive information from the company. So if you are here, you are an assistant supervisor and you don't have a password, the first thing you need to do tomorrow is to go and pass the customer care desk, that is Linda, and ask her for your password. There is also Lois, they will be able to help you to get your password and log into your page. The next thing is correct the information on that page. Your email address, your mobile number, make sure that they are okay, because that is the only way you'll be able to sign into the FL360. There is also Discover Forever, and you find that many people cannot be able to log in. You go to Discover Forever and they start telling you it doesn't have an email address. It means that the email address you put into the system is not matching. So make sure that you correct those things. Place your order online through the WhatsApp or visit the center and process your second order. I know you have bought your combo pack. I know maybe you bought your mini pack. That is your mini combo pack. I don't have a problem, but make sure that you do a second order before the month ends. If it is the month of October, you have just bought your combo pack, make sure that you process an order, because remember you have already bought the combo pack, and the combo pack had 2 bottles of aloe vera. By the time you finish, by around 15, 20th, those 2 bottles will be over. And at the same time, I understand that in your family, everybody would want to sample them. So if you are 4 in the family, it means that it will only be those 2 bottles will only be for 2 weeks. So you need to be able to come back and do your second order. It's very important. Stay close to your sponsor or helpline, because they will be able to advise you. They will be able to guide you. In any time you are stuck with your password, anytime you are stuck in your FL360, I will tell you very well, they will be able to advise you. And why am I advocating for FL360? FL360 will be able to help you to be able to track your work. You'll be able to see whether I've done my focus credit, what do I need to do? Because when you look at the other page, you need to be able to click down there for you to be able to see this disease I'm seeing. Is there somebody who is a downline who did the process? So if there is a novice customer who did it, counts towards your focus credit. So you'll be able to see. So log into your FL360, and right now it's free. As an assistant supervisor, it's free for you to log in. So kindly make sure that you sign up. Then stay closer to your helpline. Attend and participate in team seasons and power hours, and make sure that you stay closer to your upline and make sure that you participate. That is the word. Attend and participate. That is how you are going to learn. If people are being told that they need to go and post something on the social media, kindly do it. If they are saying that you contact one person, kindly do it. If they are saying that we need to contact our customers and see whether we can be able to close a sale, kindly contact. That is the time when God is pouring mercies and graces for you to be able to sell. Now, when you go and stay in that power hour, you are saying that call and invite your friends for the next business presentation, and you don't call, where will you get the people to invite them? If we say that go online and call your friends and sell a 0.3 and yourself you don't call, when will you ever be able to? There is also one of the things, we are Christian, and there is what is called window of mercy. So maybe that time your helpline is telling you call during their power hour. Your power hour is a small team. Maybe that is where God has placed your window of mercy. Don't be joking with that period, kindly. I'm a Christian, by the way. So don't be joking with that hour. Make sure that you do what your helpline has said. And as I close, you find that there are fundamental principles which everybody should be able to embrace. And the first one is consistent effort. Discipline is the price for success. If you don't have discipline, I will tell you very well, it will be very hard for you to be able to achieve what you want. Add one more activity daily on a daily basis. So if you had said that you'll be able to call 5 people, you can be able to do 6 people. Maybe you wanted to do a one-on-one, you have been doing one-on-one, maybe 1 person per day, you can be able to do 2 people. So use your time wisely and do a little every single day. That is going to keep you closer to what you want. Duplication. Remember, 1% effort from 100 is better than 100% from myself or from you. So keep it very simple. Let them do what you do so that they can be able to get where you are. So you realize that every day when you wake up, see the things you are doing. Can your team be able to do them? And when they do them, where are you yourself? So if your place, wherever you are is not a place to be admired, we need to work harder so that the place we are, our leaders, the people we bring on board, can also admire themselves being like us. That is the reason why we said we need to be a leader. Then give it time. Work patiently. Don't be the kind of a person who is rushing. Don't be the kind of a person who thinks that I joined the business, I'm not seeing results. Work patiently. The number of presentation determines your success. So if you don't present this business to people who will be able to see your products, who will be able to see the business presentations and the business opportunity, who will be able to sign up. So the more presentations you do about the product and the business opportunity determines your success. Defeat your fears, sharpen your skills, and present your business on a daily basis. That is something you need to understand. Remember, basic principles about network marketing: no shortcuts, no excuses, no trophies for trying. So if you are on this platform and you have come because you want to try, I will tell you, please, there is no trying. There are no trophies for trying. There are trophies for doing. So just come here and decide, I'm going to build this business. Personally, I came and for sure I gave a lot of excuses. At the same time, I decided I'm not going to, I was just there trying whether to see whether it will work. I will tell you, from July to December, I received nothing. When January 2011, I decided to do the business, I became a CEO. I started seeing the trophies. I started seeing the recognition. I started seeing the money. So I don't know what you want, but I will tell you forever, there is no trying. You just need to come and decide you are going to just to do it. So will it work for you? I know that is the question you are asking, and I will tell you very well, what are you willing to give up so that you can be able to get what you want? Success as a prize, and the answer to your prayers is in your own hands. Remember, when we go back to Moses and he was asked, what does he have in his hands? And he said, a stick. So what do you have in your hands? Remember the other lady in 2 Kings? She was asked, what do you have? And she said, a jar of oil. So it means that we can only be able to make things happen with what we have. So if it is the knowledge to present the business opportunity, if it's the knowledge for us to be able to present the product, if it's the knowledge for us to be able to explain the business, kindly, that is what you have in your hands. It is not the beautiful clothes. It is the kind of knowledge and the skills you have been able to impact yourself, which is going to take the business to the next level. So make sure that you have something. You have something. So stop making excuses and make it happen. Be willing to get out of your comfort zone. Go through those challenges. There are those challenges whereby you realize that you have organized a business presentation, maybe in Thika. You go to Thika, then only 2 people turns up. Don't worry. I will tell you, one day you'll go to Thika and you'll find 100 people in that hall. You go all the way, maybe you go for a business lounge. Your downline has told you, I've invited the whole church. When you reach at our house, you just find 3 women. And those are the ones who have just come for you to do the business presentation. Kindly be contented with that. My helpline at one point told me, if you go to a business presentation and you find that one person and you were prepared to do for 100 people, do to those 100 people because that one person presents the 100. Stop wishing and start working. That's what I will tell you. Let's make October a better month than the September month. And I will tell you, I want to wish you all the best as you build your business. I want to thank each and everyone who has been in this platform. You have been good audience. I thank God for each and every person in this platform. And I trust and I believe that we are going to build a forever Kenya. People are going to onboard on the system. We are going to use our first step to manager. We will be able to ask questions. We'll be able to log into our FL360. We'll be able to start using our social media platform, and we are going to grow our business to the next level. From my hand, I will tell you, it is time for you to cast the net once more in the field. Once more, we need to cast the net in the marketing place for us to be able to catch, to get new people in our businesses and also be able to increase the usage on the ground by explaining the products, explaining the business opportunity. And I will tell you, time is now. Go out there in the field and be blessed. Have a wonderful October. Back to Emmanuel. Is Emmanuel on board? And Badu can see Emmanuel. So I want to welcome you to Forever and tell you this is the most amazing business on earth, and karibuni sana. Let's build this business. Let's take it to the next level. It has been a wonderful evening. I wish you all the best as you build your business, and thank you. Have a lovely evening. Unless you have any question, unless there is any question, although the time has really moved. The time has really moved. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. So thank you very much. Have a lovely week ahead and be blessed. Good evening.